MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Now batting, Ian Kinsler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed. And there is your first out of the contest. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Line towards center field. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him behind a steal.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Seared down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. Fouled away. Strike three, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Angels strand one. It's the Angels nothing, Dodgers coming to bat. This is the Freeway Series, and it's on MLB Network. Shohei Ohtani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. The winning run is at first base. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Little chopper back to the mound. Simmons, return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. Numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that two ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a two-out rally started.
It's 1-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We are still scoreless. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. There's a slider taken for a ball. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses. And facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Count is 2-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Ball 4.
Batting 7, third baseman number 7, Zach.
Digging in, Zach Cozart is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in its zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Angels leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 6, left fielder, Jock.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
That's right, LA.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Chris Young will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Chris Young.
In the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Plate, Ian Kinsler, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Third inning, no score to this point. He'll try it again, 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig on the run, but this will land out there just foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe has it. On to first, takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
At the plate, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to focus and get back to work. In now, Justin Upton. Pitch inside the throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Let's go, Dodgers!
3-1. He swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2, fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Parker Bridwell, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the 3-2. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in, Logan Forsythe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off the tough count and get himself a base hit.
Austin Barnes will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Austin Barnes.
Hard hit ball to second. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that run on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat it.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Corey Seager, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. That ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Tom Kohler, right-handed relief, standing 6'3". Get the ball now at the bullpen. Now for L.A., Calhoun. Bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 7, Zach Kozar.
Now at the plate, Zach Kozar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-2, here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Both teams with just 2 points apiece thus far. Popped him up. Bellinger moving to his left, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in, Justin Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose a guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Cody Bellinger. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Looked like a fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. Swing and a little tapper. That one's up foul. Bellinger's off and running. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Calhoun. And that's the third out. One left for LA. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. His lifetime line against Tom Kohler. He's 1 for 5. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Luis Valbuena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Luis Valbuena.
Right at the belt, 1-2 now. We're midway through this one. It's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
So he got him swinging. Luis Valbuena becomes the first out of the inning. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Mike Trout. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Kinsler, the runner at first, with 2 gone. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it, and that fires the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Jose Alvarez.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. So 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. One away.
Now then, second
Digging in
baseman,
now, Logan Forsythe. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The pitcher, number 55.
Matt Kemp will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Matt.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ross Stripling takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Into the box, Justin Upton. It was a walk in his last trip. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Albert now. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Upton the runner at first. Nobody out. He's running. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner has it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Ground ball back up the middle. Seager scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Still no score. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Calhoun. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So striding in, Cozart. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Go Dodgers!
Just got a piece up the line to his right, Turner, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Captain, Martin Maldonado.
Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. It was a walk in his last trip.
Go get him!
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, Jose
Jeffrey Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Jeffrey Marte.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Cam Bedrosian gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Cam Bedrosian.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. The 2-1. 2-2 now. Ready with the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something like that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I think if he executes that on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
All right, let's go.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Jock Peterson. High pop-up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
75, Scott Alexander.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 23.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to short. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Upton. It was a walk in the last trip. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
No doubt an impressive home run. So will deploy show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. And the Angels lead it here 1-0. Kenan Middleton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Kenan Middleton.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The best guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsythe. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Grandal on at first. Nobody out. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Chase Utley come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Chase Utley.
The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball gap to give him a chance.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Chris Taylor 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fast and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Corey Seager, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far when they've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Popped him up. Kozar over to his right. Makes the catch, and that's ball game.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose.